Welcome back, Gratitude and Growth Haven family. This is a new video on our series, Setting Your Goals the Right Way. Remember the last video we talked about knowing why your goal matters. We talked about choosing very few important goals, the most important goals. And today we are going to be going into the next point on the series. So at number 3, we have make your goal specific. Yes, make your goal specific. Don't give just a broad goal. Specify it. I said, let your goal hit a bull's eye. That is where you get the highest mark, on the bullseye. Ensure your goal has a very straight focus. Don't just give a very vague goal. You can't just say, I want to read books, or I want to start saving, or I want to start taking walks. When you sound like that, those are just wishes. They're just like intentions. You know, when you're setting your goals, you say something like, I want to start saving I want to save 300,000 naira every month, or I want to save 2 million naira before the end of this year. You can say, I want to read a book every week, or I want to read 3 books every month. You understand? So you're being specific. Or you can say, I want to read 20 books before the end of this year. You're being specific. You have a number. You have a time frame. You are being specific on exactly what you want to achieve. Specific goals remove confusion. It gives your brain clarity. And trust me, your brain, it loves clarity. Let me give you an example. You know I love setting examples so that we'll understand this as basic as possible. Just imagine you have a help and you sell paint. And you send your help, you said, let's assume your help's name is Matthew. You said, Matthew, get me a bucket of paint. Matthew goes inside the store and he brings any bucket of paint that he can see. Maybe you wanted the red paint. And maybe you wanted it to be deluxe. You wanted satin, not emulsion. Now, you wanted 20 liters also. You see specific. Now, Matthew goes inside and he brings a 4 liters bucket of white emulsion paint. And he comes and you are yelling at him. This is what I sent you. Okay. You sent him to go and bring a paint. And he has brought you a paint. So instead of being very vague like that, you can give specific direction. Matthew, go into the shop. On the left side of the shop, bring me a 20 liters red paint. Deluxe satin. You understand what I'm saying? So he goes inside, he knows where to go, the direction to go, he knows exactly what you want, and he goes in there and he brings it for you. It makes his life easy instead of allowing him to be racking his head. So that's the same way your brain feels. When you give your brain specific instruction, if you give your brain specific goal, your brain knows how to target it. If you say, I want to start waking up early. And then 4 is early, 5 is early, 6 is early. To some people, relatively, 7 might be early. So you can say, I want to wake up by 5 a.m. every day. And trust me, once it is 5 a.m., your brain will start preparing you. You will just wake up. Maybe on a normal day, you wake up by 8. Or you wake up by, let's assume you wake up by 7. And before now, even if you wake up by mistake around 5, you will discover that your brain will not wake up, even when you are awake. So, but if you tell your brain that I want to wake up by 5, once it is 5, if anything wakes you up at all, your brain is also awake. The same thing goes for when you have a goal ahead of you. Say, I want to read 2 books every week. Immediately there is a chance and you sit down to read a book, your brain focuses on that book. Before now, maybe when you want to read a book, you might be feeling distracted by your phone, or you might even be feeling sleepy. But because your brain has registered the goal of finishing that book in a week, once you carry the book, your brain just wakes up. It is the way the brain works. So specify your goal. It energizes your brain. It gives your brain a lot of power towards your goal. Then at number 4, break your goals into milestones. A lot of us, this is a part where a lot of people make mistakes. This is the reason why most people give up. You stare at a mountain instead of staring at steps. So instead of looking at a very big mountain in front of you, you should break them into bits so you can take each bit at a time. Then you won't get discouraged that you're looking at one very big mighty thing as though it is impossible for you to overcome it. I'm going to give you an example. All right. When I was growing up as a young boy, my mom trained us to be very domestic. My mom is watching this. I love you, Mom. All right. So she trained us to be very domestic. So each of us have different tasks that we do. Now, at that time, I don't know why, but I think I'm the one that washes the plates in the kitchen. Every night, the plate for dinner is always massive. Because we are many in the house. It was the family, my dad accommodated a lot of people. So we were many in the house. And let's say, I think at those times, at least 10 people. Now, eating dinner, everybody uses 2 plates to eat. Then a cup. Then if it is a swallow, as a Nigerian, if it is swallow that you use your hand to eat, then there is wash hand basin to wash your hand for everybody. So when we all finish eating, they pack this plates and dump them in the kitchen. And me being the person that is going to wash plates, my mom will never allow you to leave her kitchen dirty over the night. So see what happens. I was young, so don't judge me. I go to the kitchen, I stand there and I'm looking at the plate and I start crying. Because there is a mountain before me. And I'm looking, how is it possible for me to overcome this mountain? Then see what my mom does. And in fact, this is the best way I understood breaking your goals down into milestones. This is what my mom does. She comes to the kitchen, she arranges it, flat plates on each other, the small bowls on each other, the wash hand basins inside each other. Then she stacks them on top of each other. And then she puts them on the sink on one side. Once she does that, the stuff now looks very surmountable. Then I just pick them one by one and I just wash. And before you know it, I'm done. Because steps were introduced to the mountain. It was broken down into bits. I could see the breakdown. But before, it was just a whole giant mountain of plates. So when you break them down, it gives you it makes your goal look approachable. It doesn't make it look massive. So break your goal down into little bits. If you have the mind that you want to save, let's assume you want to save 2 million by the end of the year. This is January and you're saying I want to save 2 million in 1 year. So this is what you do. Instead of seeing 2 million in 1 year, why not see 200,000 in every month? Then you can see 50,000 every week. And if possible, see 10,000 every day. It breaks it down. It makes it look easier. When you are seeing 50,000, it's less scary than seeing 2 million. I think you can attest to that. So break your goals down into little bits. And every milestone boosts your confidence. It tells your brain, yes, you are making progress. I can do this. And that in itself creates a whole lot of motivation. And don't forget, anytime you hit one of these little milestones, learn to reward yourself. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about celebrating your milestones in the next video. It is still part of the point. But right now, let's proceed to number 5. Put a deadline on your goals. Put a deadline on your goals. A goal without a date is an intention. That is simply the fact. Give it a date. The date is not to put you under undue pressure. It is not to agitate you. It's to prepare you. It's not to put you under pressure. It's just when you look at the dates you plan to achieve your goal and you do an appraisal. Doing frequent appraisal is one of the points. So we're going to talk about that. So when you do your appraisal, you look at the time you have to achieve your goal. You know the pace that you're in, right? So you know if you're supposed to relax or you're supposed to double up. That's what I'm talking about, knowing your pace. So you're talking about putting dates to your goals. A mentor and a client. A very good friend of mine is an old friend of mine, and I learned a lot of wisdom from him because he's well read. He said something to me one day, and we were trying to plan something, and I gave him a long time. I just said, before the next 3 weeks. And he said, can we not do it in 2 weeks? And I said, yes, we can do it in 2 weeks. You know what he told me? He said, so let's put 2 weeks. He now talked about Parkinson's law. It was the first time I was hearing about that law, Parkinson's law. And Parkinson's law states that, I'm rephrasing, I can't remember exactly how it said that, but it just states that any task that you have at hand will stretch itself to fill the time you give to it. So if you say you want to save 2 million in 1 year, and that 1 year is what it will take you to save 2 million. If you say you want to save 2 million in 5 years, that task, it will stretch itself and fill that 5 years. You might say, I want to save 2 million in 5 years, but I will do it in 1 year. But your goal is 5 years. But you tell yourself that I'll do it in 1 year. I'm telling you, it will stretch itself. Things will come up that will distract you. It will stretch itself till it gets to that 5 years. So you need to date your goals. If you don't date your goals, they just stretch themselves till forever. And that's how you end up not achieving that goal. You know, if you're traveling, and those of you that love to drive, if you're traveling and you're going to, let's assume you're going from Abuja, you're going to Lagos by road, right? And you've broken down your journey. You know that, okay, I'm leaving Abuja by 6 a.m., then by 10 a.m. I'm supposed to be in Okene, I'm supposed to be in Lokoja. Then by 3 p.m. I'm supposed to be in Akure. Then by 6 p.m. I'm supposed to be in Ibadan. Then by 8 p.m. I'm supposed to be in Lagos. You see a breakdown. Now, you're supposed to be in Akure by 3 p.m. Now, 3 p.m., you are still 2 hours behind. You've not gotten to Akure yet. So you know, I should speed up. Because if I don't speed up, I can't make Lagos by 8. You get what I'm saying? Or that's for those that use road, but now I'm talking to those that fly. If you have a flight to catch by 12 noon, and you know you're supposed to be at the airport by 10, so that you can check in time. Once it is getting to 9 o'clock, you know you're already getting late, so you start getting fast, right? If you're going to drive, then you know, no, I need to drive faster, or I can slow down. If you leave early, you can now branch, okay, I still have 1 hour, 30 minutes, I can branch to get food. But if you're really late, you're going headed straight to the airport. So when you know the time, it gives you a consciousness so that you know that, no, now I do not want distraction. So if you're going to be late for your flight and you're rushing to catch up, you know you cannot afford to stop on the way to even buy anything. You just want to rush. In fact, most of the time, when you're late for your flight, once you enter into the airport, you don't even wait for the driver to go park. You just jump down, carry your bag, and just start running. Right? So put a date to your goals. It helps you know when to double up and when to maintain a pace, right? So you can calculate your pace. All right. So we'll go to number 6. And number 6, say prepare for obstacles before they happen. Prepare for obstacles before they happen. The last video I was talking about challenges coming when you set your goal. A lot of people, see, most people, they feel when I set this goal, the goal will just come. No, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Life doesn't work that way. You can say the journey will be smooth, and it will not be smooth. And most of the time, the journey is not smooth. There are so many things that can happen to you. Nigeria can happen to you. See, US and Iran can happen to you. Policy can happen to you. Economy can happen to you. Unexpected bills can happen to you. I'm shooting from Nigeria. So if you are in Nigeria, you know how that can be. Unexpected bills. So you're saying, I want to save 2 million in 1 year. And then you're saving and you're still on 600,000. And then before you know, these our guys, they strike and your car is gone. You know our guys I'm talking about. And your car is gone. Now, your mobility has been taken away. It's either you replace the car or you have to divert money into your transportation because now you do not have the car. Do you understand? Or let me use this vivid example. This happened to someone that I know. You have a plan that you want to save up maybe 5 million in 1 year so that you can execute a project after that. And then your wife gets pregnant. I know it looks somehow, but like it happens. pregnancy occurs, and pregnancy takes a whole lot of finances. So now you have to divert finances, and it affects you. So you need to plan. You need to expect obstacles when you're setting your goals. Now, there's one important question you need to ask yourself when you're setting your goal. Ask yourself, what can stop me from achieving this? What can stop me from achieving it? And then you try and answer yourself and create a path around it. When you expect an obstacle, when it comes, it reduces the frustration. I'm telling you, it reduces the frustration. It helps you a lot to be able to get over it in time and to help you stay stable, right? So you need to have a picture of obstacles coming your way, right? And you need to develop a means. You need to know what can stop you and find a way around it. Okay, so don't let any obstacle shake you. Don't let any obstacle stop you. So like I said, we're not going to be doing it very long. We're going to break this into pieces so that we can digest them one after the other, and it will be easy because attention span can be very low this generation. I'll keep saying that. So we are going to be taking this bit by bit. So we are going to end today's episode like this, and the next episode we are going to be talking about building systems around your goals and others like tracking your goals, and I talked about celebrating your milestones. So we're going to be talking about celebrating your milestones. So we're going to be going into other points in the next video. So don't allow this to pass by. Don't allow this to escape you. So turn on the notification button on your channel right now. If you have not followed, you need to subscribe so you can join our community, and you can follow us also on TikTok and on Instagram. Facebook is coming very soon, but right now we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, and we are here live on YouTube. So I want you to stay with us. This is Gratitude and Growth Haven, where we initiate growth from inside out. And this is a new week. It's Monday, so happy new week to you, our subscribers and our followers. So this week, don't forget gratitude. Gratitude is the bedrock of intentional growth. So stay grateful and keep growing. And don't forget to share and like and drop your comments in the comment sections. When you engage with the post, it helps us to reach out to a lot of people. It helps the algorithm to distribute our videos. So you are helping us, you are helping others also to gain insight on all these things we're talking about. So like, share and comment, and God bless you as you do that. Don't forget, my name is Martins, your favorite voice of gratitude. Happy new week. Bye.